Hello everyone, welcome to YouTube channel of Developers and Coders Club and ITA Agartala. This is Abhishek Verma and today I am going to discuss the problem pass the pillow. So there are n people standing in a line labeled from 1 to n. The first person in the line is holding a pillow initially. Every second the person holding the pillow passes it to the next person standing in the line. Once the pillow reaches the end of the line, the direction changes and the people continuing passing the pillow in the opposite direction. So we have given two positive integers n and time, and we have to return the index of person holding the pillow after time t seconds. So let's understand the problem by taking a simple example. So let us suppose the value of n is 4 and the given time is time. Means what I'm saying is, let us suppose the value of n is, wait, yeah. So let us suppose the value of n is 4 and the given time is 5 seconds. So since we have total 4 people and the indexing is from 1, it is given in the question. So means 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I have 4 people and the given time is 5 seconds. So initially the pillow initially the pillow is at this position, and after 1 second the person number 1 passes it to the person number 2, and after again 1 second it passes it to person number 3, and again 1 second it gives us to this person. So for covering this total distance, means from the initial point to the final point, the total time it takes is n minus 1. Means if we have total 4 people, then it will take 3 seconds to reach from the initial position to the final position. Means if we have n persons, then total it will take n minus 1 second to reach from the final position to the initial position. Means total it will take that much time to reach from this position to this position. Means after 1 second it reaches at this position, after 2 second at this, after 3 second at this, and when the pillow reaches at the end, then the same process repeat in the reverse direction. Means after 1 more second it gives the pillow to this person, and after again 1 more second it gives the pillow to this person. So as you see, after 5 seconds the pillow will be at this position. So we have to return the index of this person, and the indexing is from 1, not 0. So we have to return 2. Means the answer is 2, because after 5 seconds the pillow will be at this position. So that's why we are returning 2. So now as you see, total number of total second it will take to complete one to completely complete this distance, means from initial point to final position, is n minus 1 second. So if we have total, so if we have total t1 seconds or t seconds, so if we have total time t1 second, and for completing one time that much distance we take n minus 1 second. Means we take t is equals to n minus 1 second for completing one time that much distance. So how many times we can completely cover this distance? Means what I'm saying is, if I divide this t1 by this t, means if I divide this t1 by this t, then we can get the number of times we can completely cover this distance. And if it is not completely divisible by t, means if t1 modulus t is not equals to 0, then if I do t1 modulus 2, then we can get the exact position where the pillow will be at after time t seconds. Means after time t1 seconds, not t second, because t1 is the total time that is given to us. This is the total time which is given to us, and this is the time we required for completing the one time this distance. Means if we go from the initial position to final position, then we require that much time. And if I divide it by t, means if I divide the total time by this time, then we can get how many times we can completely cover the distance, and this is the exact position where we are after time t1 second. So let's see the code and try to understand more about this. So yeah, so in t we are storing the total number of time we require to reach at the end from the final position. Means from start to end we require that much time. And in c we are storing how many times we completely cover the how many times we completely cover the distance. Means from the starting points to the end point, how many times we cover the distance. Okay, in any direction, not matter. Means from the reverse direction or forward direction, not matter, but how many times we completely cover the distance. So that we are storing in c. And p is the time, and in p we are storing the exact position. So now the question arises to in which direction we are at time t. So yeah, let's see. So since we have two directions, means either we are in this direction or we are in this direction. So now the question is this, that at time t1 we are at which direction. So see, at time t1 we are in which direction. So when we are moving in this direction or we are moving in this direction. So when we are not completing the cycle any number of time, when we are just starting, means the value of let us suppose we are storing this value in C. When the value of C is 0, when the value of C is 0, then of course we are moving in this direction, because at this time we are not completing this distance any number of time. That's why the value of C is 0. And when the value of C is 1, means we are completing we are completing this distance one time, means we are going from here to here one time. So that means we are returning back, so we are at this position. So when the value of C is 1, that means we are returning back. And when the value of C, we are again going towards the end position. And when the value is 3, that means we are again returning to the initial position. So in this way we can by seeing the value of C, we can get the direction. Means if the value of C is divisible by 2, or if the C modulus 2 is 0, that means we are going in the forward direction, otherwise we are going in the reverse direction. So that's how we can get the direction. So that's what we are doing. Means if C modulus 2 is 0, then we are simply return P plus 1, because the indexing is from 1, and in P we are storing the exact position where we are. And if we are and if the value of the modulus 2 is not 0, that means we are in the reverse direction, means we are returning back to the initial position. So that's why we are I am returning T minus P plus 1. T, why T? Because in T we are storing the total time we require to reach to complete the one time to complete the distance. So that's why T minus P plus 1. So that's it for this question. Thank you.